Hello and welcome to Love Word for the Week. I am Tinola Olagoke-Daniel. This week our love word is end. End, E-N-D, end. What is the meaning of end? End is the final part of something, especially a period of time, an activity, or a story. Love word is end, and is the final part of something, especially a period of time, an activity, or a story. I want to start by saying that your life is a story that is ongoing and it's been written. And definitely there is going to be an end to this story. So it's very important to take our love relationships very seriously. I want you to reflect in your heart. When your story comes to an end, comes to a conclusion, what will be the end? What would the end look like? What will people remember you for? This is the time you have the opportunity to write the story of your life, and it's very important to take all our relationships seriously. Whether it's a love relationship between your spouse or a love relationship between parents and children, colleagues at work, neighbors, this is the time to write a good story, and so that you can have a very sweet end. That is one part to that aspect of end being a love word. Do you know also that there's an adage in my language, Yoruba? It says 20 children can never play together for 20 years. Whatever the relationship you are in right now, it is a season. Just like the definition, of end that we read. It's a final part of a particular season of time. The person you have relationship with right now, you might not have the opportunity to have the relationship with them again in some few years to come. I can remember clearly growing up, I had a group of friends, series of friends in my secondary school. Some of them up till this moment, so many years now, I have not even seen them, not even connected with them, whether on phone or even on Facebook. Imagine the season we were together as friends. It will look like it's an opportunity that will last forever. But not knowing that just like that adage, 20 children can never play together for 20 years. So every opportunity you have to have relationship with anybody, it is a season. Make the best use of it. Make good impressions. Be kind, be loving, be friendly, be giving. Make sure that you seize this opportunity, because whether you like it or not, by reason of transfer, by reason of promotion, by reason of relocation, an end might just come to that relationship. And what will you be remembered for? It's not just about people dying. That is another end. Some people have been in marriage relationships. I've seen couples that sometimes when they were both alive and in marriage relationship, they had challenges. The wife is always complaining, oh, my husband is like this, which was actually true. But it got to a point, and I'm particularly thinking of somebody right now. It got to a point that the husband passed and the woman would just keep crying. An end has come to their relationship, and that one is a permanent one, at least in this part of life. She gets to see him no more. Now she begins to tell us that I wish he was around. I don't mind. Let us keep fighting. Let us keep having misunderstanding, But now the man is gone. What am I trying to say? End is another very important thing that we need to keep in our hearts in all our love relationship. The opportunity you have now, you might not have it in a couple of years, not by reason of death. Death can also happen, but I'm not saying about death. Just like I said earlier, by reason of transfer, by reason of promotion, by reason of relocation. The person you are angry with right now is an opportunity. Make that relationship work. The person might relocate and you might not have an opportunity to connect again. So what am I trying to say? When you have this understanding that end is a surety, that is something that is very sure in relationships, you will seize the opportunity of the time you have with people now and make the best use of it. I would like to read some scriptures to us. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1 says, "To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the sun. There is a season and a time. There was a season I was in secondary school. I had some friends. Now that season has gone. I don't have them anymore. So many of them, not in contact with them. But imagine, what did I do with those relationships? Whatever I have done with that relationship stays with that relationship. And definitely made impression upon the people I had the relationship with. So just like the definition of end, it is a final part of something, of a relationship. So it is sure that end will always come. I read one more scripture and then I round up. Proverbs chapter 23 and verse 15. Sorry, and verse 18. I made a mistake. That's why I was just looking. For surely there is an end. You see the word there says surely. So an end is inevitable. When you start school, for instance, you look forward to an end of graduating. When you start something, you start out life, there is an end. We are not going to be in this part of life forever. That's why it's also important to have Jesus in our hearts, because when the end to this part of life comes, where are you going to spend eternity? So end is very important to relationship, to love relationship. That scripture in Proverbs 23:18 says, surely there is an end. There is nothing you can do about it. End will always come. But the opportunity you have today, I want you to seize it. Whether you're a wife, a husband, a child, even some. Do you know that some adults, well-to-do, they don't have good relationship with their parents. They don't take good care of them. When the end come and those old people go, they start killing cow and throwing big parties. What about now? The opportunity you have, those parents are still there with you. Why don't you bless them? Make the relationship a sweet one, that even when their soul departs, you have beautiful memories of times you have shared together. So the love word for this week is end. Every opportunity you have now, seize it. Go and mend that relationship. There's somebody you are angry with. Do something about it. When the end comes, you begin to feel regrets. Oh, I wish I'd done this better. Oh, I wish I've done that better. Just like I said, it doesn't have to be death, but death is inevitable. All that God promises us is that with long life, He will satisfy us. But just like I said, if somebody is transferred, somebody relocates, you don't have access to them again, what impression have you left with them? They might have part to play in your promotion. So the opportunity you have now in relating with people, don't let resentment, bitterness, anger, offense, don't let it take the best part of that relationship. There is always an end. Make use of the time you have with people now. Create big, beautiful memories. Remember, your life is writing a story. How do you want the story to end? I'll see you again next week with another love word for the week. Have a blessed week and happy new month. Welcome to the month of May 2021. Bye-bye.